Jesus Christ. You got problems. You got problems.
If you guys, with the exception of Gath and Jess, know where that's from, I will personally award you another hero point.
I don't want to know.
Whoa, we didn't get counted?
You guys already know. Alright.
Do we get the hero point for free?
Okay, if you can say it, fine.
I don't know what we're on about.
Alright. Gath, do you know?
Not a fucking clue.
Alright, cool. None of you get the hero point. But, who wants to do a recap?
Me.
Alright.
Am I allowed?
If anyone else wants to do it, because I know you did it the last 2 weeks, but if no one else wants to, yeah, you're allowed.
I'm guessing no one's picking up that mental?
Nope.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Last time on the fucking, I can't remember the name, I'm just gonna say goblins. We ended up taking a rest before deciding to get up in the morning and wash up a little bit. A majority of the party ended up having a good time, splashing each other, seeing who could create the biggest cannonball and the biggest splash, while both Evandor and I need to get my, hold on, I have a thing of names. Kelsey ended up on the other side of that party having a small talk before things got a little awkward. As the rest of the party were celebrating, having fun, they would have noticed that their pendants that signify of their guild started glowing a little bit. After a wash up and after a party, we ended up sitting down and having a talk on what the plan was. And made a couple of bets during said plan. As we set it up and got a giant tree due to Amon's amazing strength, we were able to carry it back to the beginning of the cave, where the bears had came back to life, sadly. Trying to sneak past, Amon did the most cartoonishly fucked up thing in the world and sneezed, causing the fight to happen with the bears. As we had an all-round tussle as the beginning of the bears, they were hitting hard, but as time went on, the bears seemed to get a little bit more easier on us before we defeated them, rolling their bodies down into the hole where the spikes was, as we ended up, with the help of Jinx and Amon, putting the tree within the hole and making a bridge. Everything seemed to be reset from the very beginning. So, we had to do everything again. Amon tearing down the door. But this time, as we entered the room, we did a little exploration, not touching the gremlin chest, as we figured out a little note from before that was on the table that Kelsey read. Something about letting the light guide the way, or letting the light open the doors. I can't remember exactly. Opening doors where most of our party members got almost sawed before, Evandor decided to take the step of being one of the smaller creatures that had abilities with thieves' tools, crawled in through the hallways, disabling the traps, and was able to get everyone through. As we made our way into another room, it seemed like a dead end. Like that was the end of the dungeon. All with old, decrepit bookcases and a glowing magic orb in the middle. Taking the clue from the scroll that we had before, we all prepared as we had Salem cast their spell on a light cantrip on the orb, getting an amazing nat 20. As the orb shined, we were able to see from the beginnings of the room all the way to the present time, figuring out that there was a door, a secret door beyond a wall. The party struggled with this wall, trying to break it down several times, but after Ivera got a good hit on it, Amon, not wanting to be shown as a wimp, was able to knock down the wall, and we were able to make our way through. Amon also made a careless decision. As they saw a chest at the end of the hallway, he decided, let's fuck with that. Throwing one of their hand axes with a rope on it and pulling it closer, and ended up pulling it too close, activating a trap where the chest had a shield around it, causing them to get splashed with acid damage as Jinx was also nearby. Sadly, it didn't point much fruit as we couldn't get into the chest. But as we made our way forward, we had a decision to go down some decrepit stairs or go beyond some doors. We ended up going beyond some doors and got introduced into a library where it became a very intense battle. We ended up fighting with what seemed like a necromancer at the beginning. As we struggled, Evandor ended up getting almost one shot in the beginning and trapped within a blood dome as everyone was fighting rigorously, trying to strike at this necromancer as well as try to get the it's eyewear. I can't remember monocle. While trying to get a monocle, hoping that it would disable her powers. In the end, it did not. We were unable to get the monocle fully at the time as we had been onslaught. Jinx was able to luckily pull Evandor out of the room as they were free from the blood trap, but ended up finding something interesting as a weird glow happened around Evandor's neck. While that was going on, the battle still raged on, as this necromancer ended up being somebody familiar. As Salem was able to recognize the pendant underneath their hood and explain that they were also a part of the Mirthful Lights. It took a little conversation finding out that Lyjack wasn't even there at the beginning, as we all had previously thought. But we weren't talking to a necromancer. We were talking to a very powerful hero. Which, what was their name again, Gabe?
It is.
You're just getting quieter.
Ingol.
Okay, thank you.
Pacifier.
We were talking to Ingol the Pacifier. After some convincing, we were able to figure out that she wasn't actually there. It was a copy of her as a spell. After some conversation and some questioning, figuring out how we can become heroes and what should we do next, they gave us a task to find their living selves, as they were confident, the spell was confident, that the real her and the other heroes were still alive, giving us the monocle as our prize. As the entire building went back to a normal state. Not of a state where it was kept by time, but now everything decrepit and old was now put back into its normal time frame. As everyone was leaving the dungeon, Jinx got a weird primordial sense, something of curiosity, but as well as something of a hunt, as they were the last one behind, looking down the old decrepit stairs that was yet to be explored. But Jinx, not wanting to be left behind, ended up falling behind, and we ended up getting out of the dungeon. Weirdly, though, the clouds still covered the sky. As
Very accurate.
as we got out, we made the decision to go back to the camp to think of what our next plans are. As we enter in with, I guess, traveling back.
A few hiccups here and there, but that's fine.
I got most of it.
You did get most of it.
Pretty good.
Better than my old recaps. I'm getting better.
When I used to do recaps, I tried to paint my character as a good guy. I did a really good job at it.
I try to make sure. I try to make sure it's as detailed as possible, whether my character is being good or bad.
Yeah, you all kind of recuperate back at the camp. Honestly, you guys don't know how long you've been in there. You guys don't know. Hell, since you've gotten to the city, you don't know.
God, if only there was
Exactly.
a helpful Discord channel we could check.
Yeah, I may or may not have not updated it. But you guys have been here for a while. You guys make it back to camp. Like in most video games, you set up a little bonfire. You all, got your asses beat, lick your own wounds.
I think
Gath,
heading.
I gotta send you a personal message.
Oh, and also remember you have to send Jess everything in the chest
Oh, I
if
did.
it's updated or not.
I
You
have
just did
updated
say
it.
you might.
Yeah, I
I've
followed
changed
with
it.
that.
Jess has to do identify roles.
Yeah.
Uh,
I also
The-
sent someone the actual list that's not in this call. I won't
Oof.
say who.
Spooky.
I
More so it's because I
I
was too lazy to write in my app.
I think as we had made our way back, Evandor had, as I explained last session, he had his shirt down, which did show his weird collar thing, and I don't think he really put his shirt back on, as he's kind of like rubbing a little bit of his neck, having almost been strangled by it. So I think when we got near back to what we are calling camp, I think he would put his collar up again, like put the shirt around and over his collar.
Fair
Oh
enough.
yeah. I'm on for the thing you sent me.
Yeah.
You get a response that I forgot to write out. And I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to clean my hands off with napkins as well.
Just clean them on your cat.
She's like on the other side of the room and watching me eat, so I'd rather not. Ba, 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 ba. Um, yeah, no, you guys sit around the campfire.
Lovely.
Sorry for the ums. I'm trying to say what I want to say and type what I need to type without accidentally typing or saying the things of the other.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It's fucking hard. Um,
What is that in the background?
That is either my phone's button beepings that I'm typing.
No, it's somebody talking.
Oh, that's cheese.
Oh, that's probably choose.
That's my brother talking in the background.
One.
Fuck. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sorry, that seems like really gay roleplay for you, Gath. But I tried to make it as least gay as possible. Yeah, no, you all make it back to camp. She whispers that back at you, Amon.
Is
Yeah,
that
what do you-
Vera Mon's chatting to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jinx wants to ask Vera when they're all like resting, like, lots of scars. Very many.
they all come from different battles. See, the people I grew up with view scars as more so honorary trophies.
Yes.
I think that is
That's-
for most warriors, at least.
Yes,
And-
many monks, lots of scars.
I got him through countless battles that, honestly, I don't remember.
I think what a lot of people, a lot of warriors do is think of scars as stories, don't they?
Some, but when you keep telling the same story, wouldn't it get boring? Here's
That's
a fight
why-
with
That's why warriors have multiple battles, don't they?
here's a fight with
Oh,
a
that's-
giant. Here's a fight with a wolf. Here's a fight with
Well, you can't. Well, you can't just describe it like that. You gotta have to make it actually sound like a story.
the blade of a giant pierced my right hip.
Yes, but did kill?
I killed the giant.
Yes.
Me and
How?
my
How?
partner,
Ooh,
the time-
what kind of giant?
a hill giant. A giant
Ooh.
blade came, and I was able to dodge just in the nick of time. Any sooner, that blade would have pierced my entire body in half. We were able to get at its heel. My partner died in the process.
What?
Yes,
Full
They
dice
distracted-
bandit.
they distracted the giant. No, different kind of partner, not lover,
Oh.
but more so ally, comrade.
I see.
Sorry, I should have been more specific, use different words.
Yes.
But, it was quite scary.
I can only imagine. Where are we right now? Like, what is the current situation as we're
guys are-
talking about this?
Yeah,
At the
Iberis-
camp.
Yeah, at the camp. You guys left the dungeon.
Like, we have the campfire up, tents up.
Yeah. Well, one
Alright.
tent. I think we only have one tent.
Yeah, we have my one 4-person tent.
Vera has a
Fucking
tent.
giant tent for a goddamn cobalt.
You guys, Vera has a tent too.
Is it a one-person tent or is it a big tent?
About 3 people.
Alright.
As long as it's not raining, I'm on it. Stars.
Yeah, Jinx is also out under the stars.
What
Yeah, there's no
stars?
stars. It's a
There's
dark,
no stars. It's all clouds. I think you
dark
forget.
clouds that.
Alright,
Yeah, but there's a
Uh,
cloud.
no
We've
light
never been
gets
able to
through.
say see if it's day or night
Yeah.
since we got here.
Yep.
Yeah. Unless y'all want to make shapes out of the clouds, I'm afraid you won't be seeing any pretty stars up there.
What is your lot's plan?
metaphorically.
That's difficult. We're supposed to return this item to the Duke, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, should we?
Why not?
This
What's
isn't
the
just-
objection?
This isn't just a regular item, though. Do you know what the title of hero kind of stands for?
I mean, kind of. I mean, that's what we're trying to be.
But the actual title of hero.
Oh, so we're getting deep. So we're getting deeper.
The title of hero is seen as a gift of deities. To become a hero, you need to be known very much worldwide. And I don't know about you all, but I don't think I was anywhere near your villages or anything. They were really well known. And not only that, they are very powerful. A lot of deities from back then were heroes turned deities. And these are people that have the possibility of that same type. What we hold is not just any magic item. It's a hero's magic item. What we received it from was from a powerful spell, just a copy of what they merely can do. It probably wasn't even at full power as they could do now.
Yes,
Giving
but
this to
give
the
the
Duke would mean
helping Avira and helping people what heroes do.
this would also harm people if we give it to the Duke.
We
How?
don't know what it can do.
How
What
help?
do you think
How
of the-
hurt?
Yeah, like, do you think the Duke is really that bad of a guy?
I think giving a powerful artifact that can probably deal with time is quite dangerous.
Seems big assumption.
Do you believe that he would do it turn good suddenly?
What evil he do?
Well,
Trying to assassinate people?
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
He has taken, you've seen the state of the town. We have many reasons to believe the Duke is the reason that the town is going so poor.
town is
And
going.
not, we've only
People
heard
there are
at the
bad.
sub-level of what he has done.
So we should kill him. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not,
Yes, we
I
should
just
get
want to hear
involved
opinions.
we don't know and start taking people out. Why not we be rulers?
Yeah.
Then we wouldn't be
could maybe-
heroes.
Oh,
I don't care what we do as long as the Duke gives us the money.
We get the money, we help Avira, we are heroes. Simple.
I wouldn't feel much of a hero, but I don't think I'll make much leeway when it comes to you all. I'm used to that by now.
I mean, this Duke was kind of a dickhead, but other than standard politician, he doesn't seem much worse than the competition.
It just
Yeah.
this item
Hmm.
feels dangerous.
So, what do you suggest we do? Should we act like the mission was a
How
failure?
do you know that the item itself is dangerous?
It's a hero's item. Do you not understand what actual title of hero means?
Yes, and heroes also kept knives and forks in their bag. It doesn't mean it's extraordinary.
No, those are not heroes. Those are saviors, but they are not heroes. For a town to call a person a hero is merely a savior. For a world to know someone as a hero, that is what I'm getting at. Whatever we do, I won't stop you all. I just want it to be known. What we hold now is possibly an artifact.
Or do we
Whatever
even
y'all
know
do,
what it does?
we can try to figure out.
Well, I assume that's going to be a time.
Who has the artifact right now?
Ivera.
He kind of gestures towards Ivera.
She'll pull it out
If
of
you
her
want
pouch.
to continue.
She'll pull it out of her pouch. And hand it over to you, Evan.
I'll
But the look,
hold
she
it.
gives you a certain look, as if hand that back when you're done looking at it.
I kind of just look at her, but I don't really give much of an emotional change. I mainly grab at it and I look at it. I'm mainly looking for its runes, if it has any.
Roll in occult.
An occult,
Roll in
not
occult.
arcana.
Nope, occult.
Ooh.
If anybody else wants to help me with this or do their own roll,
Yeah, you all
I
can
think
look
my
at it
occult,
if you
I think
want.
my occult roll is literally 0, but I'll give it a go.
same.
Let me see.
Because, like, if I can't really figure much about it, I'm definitely gonna look through the eyeglass or
That's
the
15 for
monocle.
my occult roll.
All right.
Well, I got some. Let me go ahead and roll, anyways.
Oh
24.
fuck, nat 20.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
25.
Oh wait, wrong
Shut the
button.
fuck up.
Natural 20. Fucking
25.
All right.
Hey Patrick, I thought I was going to fire 24. What? 25.
Hmm. Give me 1 second to figure out what
Alrighty.
you learn about this.
Like, he's definitely holding on to his ammo as he's looking at it because he's actually kind of worried about this artifact.
Okay. Let me
The
see
funny.
what number it has to beat.
Well, nat 20, kind of.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
nat
nat
20
20.
in Pathfinder does not mean automatic success. It means
Well, you
whatever
can
the...
act it like it does.
One
And-
success higher.
Yep.
But if it's still a failure, that's still a.
Yeah. Yolanda, Amon, Evan, you all are looking at this eyeglass monocle, whatever you guys want to call it.
Monocle.
You all, at least Evan and Amon, where is the list? Yeah, yeah, let me see. You both look at it and yeah, you guys just see it as a normal little monocle. Nothing special or unique about it.
And that includes when they look through it.
Yeah, even if we look through it.
Well, what are you looking at with it? Like that's my question.
I'm just mainly kind of looking forward, so I guess what would be across from me would be the fire and whoever is across from me.
Yeah, it's just a fire, and let's say it's Jinx.
Let's say, let's say it's Jinx.
Yeah, you just see Jinx
Jinx
in
is
the fire.
Jinxie.
Yolanda, you're the only one who kind of sees it. And for a second, you think you see a rune, but no, that's just the fires reflecting off the spyglass.
Ooh, oh, wait. No, never mind.
Amon, you kind of look at the reflection of the side, and you see Vera. That's about it.
Something treasure. Something.
Maybe there's
Something gay, something.
I don't see runes. Maybe it's vocal activated?
Maybe have to look at certain thing.
Amon would like to try and do a thing.
I'll hand it to Amon.
Amon is going to try and look at their storm hammer through the magnifying glass.
Ooh. Yeah. And fun fact, when you're
It
does
looking at the
nothing.
hammer, through the magnifying glass, you can see the fact that the hammer itself is magical.
Oh, Jinx pulls out everything.
Jinx,
Oh,
you don't know
fuck,
this
wait.
yet.
Oh, that's
But yeah, it's not until you put the magnifying glass close enough to the hammer. But when it is when it's close enough, you notice the hammer itself is magical, and I need you to make a small flat 20 check.
Uh-oh.
If you want, make it will.
It's going to explode. Like a will save, or...
Oh,
You know what? Yeah,
you're
let's
gonna...
just say a will save.
Oh, fuck. Is it gonna suck all the magic and put it into you? Are you gonna suck the magic?
I mean, I suck in general, but you know.
I'll suck you dry.
21.
Oh, damn.
21.
Does
that
it
hammer, what's
explode in my
called?
hand?
It's the storm hammer.
It's a storm hammer.
Yeah. The
No
storm hammer
longer.
is a level 3 item. So,
That's it?
Yeah.
yeah. And what'd you roll again?
Or 21.
21? Yeah. You know everything about the storm hammer.
Ooh.
Oh,
You
so it's
all the information,
identified.
even though you already knew it, you now immediately know all of its secrets, all of its how to use it, and all that. Essentially, it automatically identified, and the information rushed so fast into your head.
Cool.
Yes, is that being shared with all of us?
Sure.
Jinx takes out everything they own to put in
Jinx,
front of them.
I'm gonna need to make you to make.
Oh no, I'm not looking through it.
Make 32 will save.
No. Whoever's
Hold on. Are they like? Are you looking around?
Amon can be looking. Jinx is pulling out everything they own.
No, now that Amon's looked at her Stormhammer, she's satisfied. She just hands the magnifying glass back and goes, "It simply allows you to identify magical items."
I kind of twirl it in my hands for a second. Really?
Yes, just look at magic item through it. You should be able to.
That's. Why did she protect it then? That's. You could do that with simple spells.
Maybe she trying to test for new heroes. Wizard's weird.
Maybe. I hand it off to Jinx.
I don't want this. I give it back to Avera.
Yeah, Eva will take it.
Is Vera gonna use it?
Oh no, she's just pocketing it back up. She doesn't care what it does.
Yeah, Jinx will then tell Avera to put it on and hold up a bunch of items if we can.
Alright.
How many magic items does everyone have?
Well, Jinx has got a bunch of items that we're not sure if they're magic or not.
Alright, what item do you hold up first, Jess?
I mean, those right, all of those ones that you gave me last time.
Yeah, but
The cloak, then the gauntlet, and then the other thing.
oh, the cloak's gone. Though I
Where'd the cloak go?
changed them up. The
What are the new ones?
new ones. Yeah.
Wrecked loser.
Oh fuck, I forgot. I still have the weird salve. I never figured out what the fuck it was.
Lick it.
No. How can I figure... Medicine, probably?
Lick it. That's how you figure out what it
I'm
does.
not gonna fucking lick the weird salve. It could be
Magnifying
poison.
glass does it.
Alright, I'll try the magnifying glass.
But Jinx, what's the first item you hold up?
What do I have the new list?
Yeah,
You just sent it to me?
DM'd it.
Yeah, I would like to hold up a pointy hat.
Okay, let me look at. Boop, boop, ba, 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 ba. Let me open up the Pathfinder website to see what level that item is.
Because if the weird salve is also a magic item, technically I have 3 magic items.
I mean, technically.
Technically.
What? Where's
None
the
of them are
hat version of
particularly
this?
useful.
What was that, Gabe?
I was looking for the other version of this item.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to say what
Yeah,
its name was.
No, that problem happens sometimes with the new player stuff and all the
Yeah,
changing
that's
around.
it. Alright, put that in there. That in there. Let me open up her. I'm in Foundry. Where the fuck is everyone's characters? Is this it?
Yeah, I'm guessing Avera's probably gonna have better numbers than the rest of us for this as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is Foundry open?
Foundry's open if you want to go in it. We'll save. The first one is a. Yeah, that passes. Yeah, she looks at it. She's like, "It's a magic hat, a hat of the Magi." Here, I'm gonna scroll a
Lovely.
few times and
Yes. Do you want to you roll a few times in the background and tell me if I can identify any of those items? Thank you, Gabe.
you're welcome. One. The second she fails one, she's stopping.
Okay.
And she fails 3 items in. I'm going down the list.
Cool.
Yeah, as she's like had a magi potion of invisibility, and then on the two arrows, identifying them, she starts to get a nosebleed as she puts her hand to her head, dropping the monocle. Uh,
Cool.
okay,
That's probably enough of that then.
I'm
Yes, very good job done. You can stop.
but
Can,
if you want to spend your time identifying them,
Nice.
can I identify
these are the
the weird
items.
cell?
Thank you.
Oh, damn.
But the few of you did hear potion of invisibility potion hat of the magi.
Nice.
What about myself? I got a nat 20 plus 11.
Um,
31.
yeah, the salve was just a made up magic item, but essentially it lets you calm a person's nerves by using it.
Oh, calming self.
Yeah.
Custom. And I'm going to delete the weird self and upgrade it into calming self.
The person can fight against its effects. It will be a fortitude, let's say, 17.
Uh, Fort 17 save. And then I'm gonna
But yeah, she admits that Ivera just kind of pockets the item once more.
I do go over, by the way, and I'm going to use, because I don't really use it too much, I'm gonna kind of place a hand on her, and I'm gonna use lay on hands. This just kind of picks her up a little bit, seeing that she has taken mental damage.
Thank you.
That's what I do.
So, what's the plan from here on out?
I already told you my opinion.
Rescue girl, meet Duke.
We do still have
Go
that.
back to creepy village. Save girl.
Yes, we do still have that noble daughter to save.
Yeah. We shouldn't keep her waiting now, shall we?
After
Although
that
I
fight,
don't
we
know
do
what
need rest.
condition everyone is. I don't know what condition everyone else is in. Probably worth us stopping for a moment.
Indeed.
I'm I'm still good and healthy, but how about all of y'all?
Yes, little rest.
I'm down on my spells, as well as been almost killed and strangled to death in midst battle, so I think some rest would be nice.
Yeah.
Kelsey comes from the fire a little bit with like a big pot of beans. I cooked all this food.
Thank you, Kelsey.
You're welcome.
What's that?
Pot of beans.
Kind of looks down at it. He kind of looks up at Kelsey, looks down at it. Wait, beans?
Mhm.
What?
Beans. When we got
Like the
back, I started
beanstalk
cooking.
beans?
I don't know. I just
Like-
have some
Yes,
canned
those
beans.
beans come from stalks.
Like baked beans?
Yeah,
Baked beans?
I added a little bit of my own specialty to it too.
This is normal?
Yes.
Mhm.
I really am out for the loop. We didn't have beans in my village. I honestly only really read about them in books.
Oh,
What
well,
did you have in village?
yeah.
Maybe Kelsey can learn to cook what you eat.
Um, let's see. What would be something weird from my village, Gabe?
Goblin toes.
He kind of like that's the first thing that comes in mind to mind. He looks over at Jinx. I don't think you really would want anything from my village.
No, kobold's strange. Eat strange food.
I get that a lot.
Here. I'll let you have the scoop with the frog in it. And Kelsey hands you a bowl with baked beans and a frog with blue polka dots.
Mmm.
So red
I'm
frog
on
with
medicine.
blue polka dots. What?
I'm on medicine.
Yeah, roll a medicine if you'd like.
It's probably fine.
Like I got a 2 + 9. That's 11. So I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a fine frog.
Tasty
He
frog.
seems a little disturbed by it, but he's not like outright saying no to eating it. He seems like he's used to eating like shit like this.
Evan,
As
can you roll me a
he'll
flat
he'll
D20
eat.
luck check?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
16.
Alright, that's cool. That's all you need to know.
Timora, please save me. I'm being bullied. Did it taste weird, by the way? Is it just like
It
does
has
it taste
a
like
weird
chicken?
kind of. So the frog, the frog's own mucus that's mixed in with the baked beans, gives the beans
Yeah.
a It's like it somehow gives the bean a pork like taste, because it's just like
Very
baked
tasty,
beans.
Kelsey.
Yeah. This is the first time eating beans.
Yeah, you know how baked beans taste. Except most cans of baked beans have like little pieces of bacon and pork in it. The frog itself
Well,
in
what's a can
America
of
they
baked
do.
beans, Gabe?
Only if you're American and therefore wrong.
I know. But the
So
frog kind of
basically
adds a pork
beans
kind of
with-
touch to it.
Hmm.
But additionally, with the pork touch, Evan, if you chew on the frog, it's very leather-like, very chewy,
Okay, so-
leathery.
I think that's where his cobalt teeth really come in.
Oh yeah.
You chew on it and it's not actually a frog, it's a squeaky toy that looks like a frog.
just all you hear is
Yeah, and each time you bite into it, Amon just kind of their ears perk up because they hear the squeaky toy, and the dog in them acts up.
Aww.
but yeah, I'll eat my weird frog with in my baked beans bowl soup thing,
Yeah.
which I'm really wondering how he got the beans.
You had the beans. You can't wear a cowboy outfit and not have baked beans.
Motherfucker just carries beans.
that
in
right?
him. Beans enough
that's
enough beans for an entire group.
Yeah, that's like real cowboy
He has
stuff,
he has
right?
the magic bean
Yeah.
pouch. It's just full of beans, infinite
Yeah.
beans.
Yeah.
No, but like real cowboys, that was their rations, right? Beans.
Yeah.
This is like real America.
Because
I
beans
didn't know
last
that
a
because
long
I don't
fucking
really
time.
care about.
If you can bake beans, they last for practically ever.
Yeah, beans made America.
I don't fucking know too much about America because America is dog shit. I don't want to
Maybe
learn
maybe.
about America.
Beans on toast.
I don't eat beans on toast. I don't really eat beans.
But yeah, you all are able to have a nice little meal. Kelsey cooked up for everyone.
I feel like eating the leather. You just definitely see like little sparks of Evandor's cobalt breath, like trying to break down the fucking frog in his mouth. So it's just like a little disco party.
So is this like a big pot of baked beans and random animals that could be grabbed?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right, what else that we're
specifically
eating as party.
frogs.
Like just frogs, or is there like
Just
the
frogs.
occasional rat in there?
Just frogs for now.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, it
What we
is
get?
kind of cloudy. I imagine it also gets rainy as well.
Yeah, it's 3 frogs. There's one in Kelsey's, one in Evans, and the last scoop of frog could be up for grabs to anyone else.
Yeah, Jinx will eat a frog.
Alright. Jinx
I don't
will
know.
be-
Last time Amon ate some random woodland creature, she got very high.
True.
Speaking
What'd you
of
want
which, Jinx, roll me a flat d20 check.
A flat d20.
Yeah, luck.
Yeah, luck check. On a 5 or less, you get a poisonous frog.
Also, I'm sad that you're not using my map, SMH.
I didn't upload it. I was too sick over the week to upload it to
Cringe.
Foundry. That's the one thing I forgot to do.
12.
12? Yeah, you're fine.
Yay.
Um, I'm just gonna point this out. I did buy a large tent. I know I'm the only one that constantly uses it, but y'all can use it as well.
Alright, Jinx.
That's
is
kind
gonna
of the
take
reason I
about
bought it.
2/3 of that tent. And
What,
just start
Jinx?
putting his stuff inside it.
Don't share with Jinx is the lesson we're learning here.
No, Jinx is very good
Well,
at that.
Jinx kind of saved Evandor's life, so
Kelsey's like, can I, sleep in your tent with you?
go ahead.
I kind of blush.
Jinx was reluctant at that.
He did, Evandor just kind of shrugs. He just sees it as helping.
Yeah,
I
Evo
try to
just
make
kinda-
sure that. Oh,
Go on,
yeah.
you first. Go on.
I am. I did buy a lot of equipment before we headed off for this little adventure. I wanted to make sure everyone was safe. And I'm realizing a lot of the equipment I may have over prepared for. I've never really adventured before. I think it's been a month before I really started all this, maybe a little less.
Yes, can tell. Not
Okay.
prepared, like, just gestures at our cowboy friend.
Yeah.
You know, this is my first adventure too.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have all the beans?
Yeah, because cowboys always pack beans.
Cowboy?
Well,
Yes, like Minotaur, half cow, half person.
He kind of looks at the half dog, half elf cowboy.
I like that because I drew him as a human.
You definitely said they were half elf.
Yeah.
You said half weenie dog, half elf.
Oh, I thought that was a joke. the
That was
weenie
a
dog
joke on
bit.
my end.
No, I want the half weenie.
You can get his full weenie if you want.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
I mean, that was the vibe I was getting from the interactions between the two of you.
Yeah.
No, maybe all that's all Gabe. Evandor has like not been flirting or anything. He's just been kind of himself. Like he's been acting like the rest of you.
Yeah, that's what he likes.
It's legitimately just been a one-sided thing. It's kind of honestly kind of sad.
Um, yeah, Kelsey, explains in the circus I worked for, I dressed like this, cowfolk.
Huh?
And my little things I got to do were shoot targets, shoot flying objects. I'm quite good with that. And wrestling with a rope.
That sounds like fun.
Was. Until I was kicked out. See, the curse I was given, I was ridicule of the circus. I became the butt of
Really?
every joke.
Should have become clown.
No! I don't have the ways and means to get to that high of an entertainer.
You said laughed at.
More not laughed at because I'm funny, but laughed at because I'm
Because of the high pitched voice.
no, the fact that my voice is cursed to forever change. At random.
The sinner thing game.
No, Gabe started doing this last time when Gabe couldn't remember.
It was all Mickey Mouse last time.
No. I switched between Mickey and like a few other voices.
I didn't register, I guess.
The joke here is originally his curse was going to be he was cursed with a big dick, but because I couldn't remember and consistently do a voice, it became cursed with a different voice.
Hello, Snoddy.
Pain.
Honestly, oof. Honestly, circuses seem, from what I hear, very chaotic. Very dangerous, too.
It can be. But always fun to be an entertainer.
Yes.
Nah. Yeah, imagine what that's like.
Oh, it can be quite a thrill.
What do you? So, well, what do you usually see though? If it's such a thrill.
Say that again?
What happens then?
I get the crowd going wild.
What?
The excitement of other people watching me and cheering me on as I do my act. It just makes me
always-
feel so full. You know?
That I got to say it's pretty cool me meeting an actor or performer. It's like meeting a celebrity. As Yolanda flicks her hair.
Oh. Shucks, you.
Is it true that... odd question. Is it true that you have, like the giant creatures that are called elephants?
Yeah. We do.
Oh,
We
you've
have
never seen an elephant before?
we have one of those, we have a hippopotamus, we got an ostrich, we got a cockatrice. Boy, oh boy, you do not want to get touched by a cockatrice.
Those are
Yeah.
birds,
Those
right?
those things turn you to stone.
Oh yeah,
They do
That's
what?
cool.
they turn you to stone.
Do you have a cleric on standby if that happens?
They kind of dart their eyes back and forth. We kind of have a signed agreement for when you go in the petting zoo and if you want to pet the cockatrice.
That is careless.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't run my circus.
Maybe we should take some notes to see if we can make some money like that.
I'd rather not be dealing with dangerous beasts after being almost slaughtered by mere smaller beasts.
Seems bad. Bad choices.
You're no fun.
Someone has to think about everyone's health here.
Look, I didn't bring the cockatrice. Huh. Woohoo.
So, did all just ridicule make leave? Come out with only beans?
I came out with beans, rope, a gun, and I had a horse, but well, it got scared off by the time I approached this dark cloud. And a horse
can
runs
only
faster
imagine.
than me, and you know. Well,
This place isn't the most comforting.
no. But I figured I'd travel to a big city. One that has a cleric. A powerful one.
I don't know if this town has a powerful cleric. I don't think it really has much. As I kind of like look towards the direction of the town. It's probably too far to see, but
Oh, it is.
I mean, we do know of a cleric. One that probably performed these sorts of miracles, but they're several days' travel from here.
Well,
we'll be heading there after we finish our second mission. So you'll have a chance to meet him if you stick around.
sure. The little green one over there promised me a job if I wanted it.
Ooh.
Why am I not surprised? What job?
Maybe you can.
I mean,
kind of
our
job?
guild is always looking for members.
Please say that is the extent of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. But quick warning: you might receive a huge deduction on your pay.
Oh. How much is the pay?
Let's say this. That depends on the type of job you get.
Well, at the moment, our guild is commission based.
Yes, current job you're on, we paying you 25 gold. So if you want to stick with us, reductions.
Sure.
Speaking of that 25 gold, I don't, as a player, I don't remember how much gold Amon gave to this person
You
yesterday.
said 25.
15.
You said 25.
You said
It
25.
was 25,
You gave
and
them
I did
15.
10
to-
then
I thought it was.
and
I thought it
15
was,
now, or did I do 15 then and 10
I thought
now?
it was 15 then, 10 later.
10 later,
Sounds
cool.
good to me.
With the idea of like giving them the bigger half up front in hopes
Yeah.
they stay.
Yeah, if you need help paying that, obviously Jinx has got some money.
Amon's got enough money to pay that. Yeah, and Amon hands them the other half of the agreed amount.
This should help me with the curse when we get to the other town.
Probably.
And they pocket the money.
I think if Fedor's gonna go for a second bowl, but he's not gonna eat it. I think he'll take a second bowl and he'll kind of stand up. I'll be right back.
Hmm.
And he'll kind of walk away into the forest a little bit.
Yvette's
Yes,
gonna say to
pray
you,
for the
Amon.
beam.
Yvette's gonna say to you, Amon, that's kind of why I only took a little bit of the first bowl. You okay?
Yeah, I'm still just having an allergic reaction to being alive. It's fine.
Yeah,
Hey, mom. Can you like have your sickness another day, please?
It's
Don't
okay.
worry. I'll die quietly.
It's
So
it's okay.
much better. At least die with dignity, like a
Don't
swan.
don't listen to Yolanda. I'm allergic to cats.
Amon just sort of slowly looks at Salem up and down as they say that and just nods without saying anything.
That was out of character. That would make no sense.
That'd be
fucking hilarious.
I don't know, cats can be allergic to other cats.
I had a dog that was allergic to dogs.
You had a dog that was allergic to itself.
Yeah, it was. He was not a
Did
poor,
it happen?
poor creature.
Did it happen to be a pug?
No, it was a Labrador.
Even worse.
That's hilarious.
He had lots of problems.
For one, he was a
Yeah.
dog.
Cats can be allergic to people.
I think that's sad. Personally. Salem, roll a flat d20. If you fail it, you're now allergic to people. Specifically humans.
I think that would make me effectively disabled.
There's so many humans on this planet that
Salem
there's so
already
much.
disabled? Effectively?
This world is full of humans. You just die instantly.
Is this creature not in the bestiary? Oh no.
Womp womp. But unless anybody else has,
Randomly reading.
No, it is.
unless anybody else has anything else they want to say while Evandor is going on, I'm gonna do my Evandor thing.
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Salem's now allergic to people.
Salem, you're allergic to people.
where'd you roll this to?
Wouldn't that have come up at least once? What race is Ivera?
Well, you can get
fetchling.
like illnesses
Yolanda's
later
human.
on in life.
Yeah, Yolanda's human.
You get allergic.
I don't think this would make much sense. It would have come up at least once.
It's
Well,
not,
not
it's fine. I'm
everyone's
just
allergic.
fucking with you.
Bitch.
Call me bitch again, I won't be fucking with you.
Correct answer.
What?
But
Calling
go
Gabe
on.
a bitch is the correct answer.
Fuck you.
as the party has their little despite of illnesses, I think Evador kind of steps a little further away, kind of out of sight, near the water, as he'll pull out his shield, and once he places it down, he'll pull out this bit of chalk and start drawing these circles and runes on it, as he'll kind of place the bowl onto the shield, and what he does is he'll sit down, fully pull out his amulet, holding it in between both of his hands, and he'll kind of start this little prayer. It's been a while since I've done this, and I am sorry, Daimora. I do not have much in the way of food or gold or anything. but I do thank you for the times you have helped me in this group. I'm getting to experience something new. I'm getting to eat these beans with the frogs in them in a soup. I don't think I got going to be able to experience something like that before. So I thank you. This bowl is an offering like the other times I've offered food. It's not the greatest this time. I don't have any sweet treats, but I'm hoping you're willing to accept it. As he'll kind of kneel his head down, hold his amulet, and just kind of pray.
Roll
As
a
this is kind of an offering to his god.
religion.
Religion?
Yeah.
Let's see if my god accepts my soup. Or, well, not my soup, but you get what I mean.
Beans.
Your beans. That's a 20.
Yeah. You close your eyes, amulet held in hand. For a brief second, you maybe sense your god, but upon opening your eyes, all there is a little raccoon eating your beans.
I don't stop the raccoon. I just kind of sit there and watch it.
It's like rolling its hands in the beans, and then just.
I'm guessing beans are not your thing, Timora. I'll try to get something better next time. Hopefully this little guy likes it. I just kind of watches it. He doesn't really bother
No.
it. He waits.
Yeah, and yeah, you watch this little raccoon eat. It spills some of the bean juice on your shield. And then when it notices you're looking at it, it just picks up the bowl and walks away.
I kind of give it a little wave before gently grabbing my shield, kind of washing it off in the water a little bit. I don't try to chase it. It's a creature trying to eat. As I'll make my way back to the group.
Alright.
And of course, I'm going to clean off the chalk markings on my shield.
Yeah, you spend about 35-40 minutes doing this. The rest of you, if you aren't doing anything, we can skip to the next day.
Mon would like to go on her
Right.
nightly hunt.
Yeah,
I shall
Oh.
just roll you a survival check and then mess with whatever I catch.
oh yeah.
Or you can tell the whole group. I don't care.
Alright.
Thought it'd be
Since-
quicker.
Yeah, it'll be quicker. Little survival.
I swear to God, if you eat that raccoon.
The only thing Amon caught that night was a single raccoon.
That tasted like beans.
The face, like
No, Timora is watching over that raccoon now. If you touch that raccoon, you get
artificial
crushed.
20.
You know what's funny? In my head, I said if they roll a 20, they're catching the raccoon.
No!
So sorry, but you catch the raccoon.
No!
That's just part of your catches. You get a few rabbits, a raccoon. You just find a bunch of small animals that seem to have made their way to this land, not because of sunlight, but what you could assume is the lack of predators.
Mainly frogs, though.
But yeah, a lot of small insects and animals. Raccoon. That one particularly really messy and somehow tastes like beans from like the snapping its neck with your mouth. You know, the normal animalistic kind of things. You get at least
Yeah.
a week's worth of about a day or two, a day's worth of rations for your group.
Yippee.
Yeah, Amon goes late at night when everyone else has gone to bed, and when everyone wakes up in the morning, there are a handful of small mammals with puncture wounds and crushed skulls by the fire.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
This would be normal by now, right?
Yeah, you've been traveling for
As
Oh
2
yeah,
days.
pretty much every night. The next morning, there's a couple of small mammals, varying from like one or two little rabbits all the way up to like whole deer.
Salon's gonna go over to the fire and check out what they're cooking and just say,
Morning, Amon. I see you got done again.
It was just a small hunt from last night. Fine. Some days I need to let out my extra energy once everyone's gone to bed.
That's really cool. Um, I wish I knew how to, be feral like you in that kind of way. I mean, I have, abnormally sharp teeth, but it seems like only when Noir comes out I can actually tap into that.
Don't worry, for most people it's not natural, it's only my experience of wild hunting that lets me do such a thing, and, well, to keep the hunger subsided, I have to eat a lot.
Hmm. Well, maybe if I learned how to hunt, I could actually help my parents around.
you can help your parents by doing the things you know best. You're a pretty good cleric.
Also, so are you. Well, I mean, you're good at healing. Say, do you think I
Have,
could have something on that fire now? Is it ready?
she looks a bit eager.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, she's eagerly asking if she can have some meat.
Sure, tuck in. Everything that wakes up by the fire is fair game.
She happily eats a skewer and bites into it.
Are you eating the
is
frog, one of the rabbits, or the raccoon?
Probably one of the rabbits. It's reasonably small enough.
is
Yeah.
The
everyone like
the
full health?
raccoon.
Everyone's pretty much awake.
No, is everyone full health or
It's
near it?
yeah. Who here is weakened?
Was I weakened last time, or was that Charlie?
Uh, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Check
I
your
was
character
weakened.
sheet.
I was weakened last time. Yeah.
So
Mon-
it's been a long
Mon-
rest since then, or 2 long rests now.
Hunt plus level in it.
Yeah, that's natural. Full rest healing, which I really like. That as fucked up as it is, the more I played Pathfinder, the more I like it. Because you
But
should not automatically full heal everything after a long rest.
yeah, I kind of like it too because it's more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not really in our other game it's not really a problem because Yin can heal 24 hit points every 10 minutes because of the lay on hand.
Yeah, that's it too, is if you have proper breaks between battles, it doesn't matter. But it also makes you, if you have a lot of battles coming up, you gotta, time and space things out properly.
Say, Amon, I have a bit of a question, and I'm sorry if it's insensitive.
Well, this will be interesting. What did you want to know?
Well, I probably just didn't hear this conversation, or you just haven't told us, but when did you first discover you had these abilities? And I guess to add on, how is your family? And if everything's not perfect with them, I'm sorry.
Well, suppose what you'd call my abilities, my bribe referred to as a curse. It was a birthright of such.
Well, I don't really see you as a curse or whatever, and even if it is, you're still the same person we've known all this time.
Yes, well, if it wasn't for small inciting incident that was a few years ago now, it would have I'd still be farming in some shithole far to the north.
Her ears just flatten down as she proceeds to chew on her bone once she's finished with the meat.
That place, it's the edge right past the borders of Marlov, right?
Yes, quite far to the north. It's probably this time of year, it's deep into the snowy regions. It tends to clear up around summer, but
You know, I've only been there once. Not, I don't know if I've met exactly your tribe, but I
well,
was.
if you met a group of cats too afraid to lift a hand to defend themselves, that was my group.
Is that a medicine check, Evan?
Yeah.
Did you try to do an
I'm.
expert one or a trained one?
I can't do an expert one.
You
I'm
still
not
only
expert
trained.
yet.
Okay.
I'm only trained. I did succeed. So
Yeah.
whoever needs healing,
Uh,
because I'm trying to do my rounds.
we'll just four. Yeah.
What someone heals for.
First come,
I'm
first
just.
serve.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm guessing Kelsey.
Kelsey didn't get hurt at all. That
Then
entire
fucking.
combat.
I'm trying to figure out who got hurt, but I'm not really getting
Salem
any answers.
and Amon. I'm assuming.
Amon is 10 points shy of Matt, so I can deal with the lesser.
Oh shit. After that long rest, you would have gotten back how much?
Con plus level.
Cons plus your level, so it's probably 5 or 6.
Okay.
Unless your
Wait.
constitution is minus, which I don't think it can be.
No, even if it can
No.
be, that I don't think Pathfinder punishes you for it.
No, while playing D&D with my old group out of spite, I created a wizard that died at level 3.
My con is non-existent. Although I am 37. I
37
am
out of what?
out of 40, so I'm 3 points away.
Then I'll do the 4 points on you, and then
Do another
I'll
one on Amon.
do the lay on. Oh well. Yeah, I'll try to do it on Amon. If I fail, I'll just do lay on hands because I don't really use lay on hands. Oh, that's a lot better.
That's
As
good.
yeah. Oh, it is a crit. Oh fuck! I do a 48.
Yep.
15 as Evandor does his rounds, patching up everyone's wounds.
Thank you very much, Evandor.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
You first, sorry.
Oh no. Eva was gonna say I've heard about your clan, but the only reason I knew was my ally from an old band I was with. They were hired by some. They helped hire. They were hired to help this other sort of, I think, a mercenary group. But a lot of it is just sort of past me.
You might be thinking of someone else. My tribe were no fighters. In fact, the reason I was removed from my home, pushed out by my family, was I stood up and fought for the clan.
Well, I think they were dumb for doing that, but at least we met. And
Indeed, we did.
Eva's gonna get up and kind of stretch after eating and talking.
Salem's pretty much still gnawing on this bone, even looking at the bone marrow.
Ah! Nico, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's eating like
What?
She's eating like this is gonna be the last thing she'll eat for days.
My cat stretched her paw out and clawed my leg and then let go and looked at me in the eye like it was a challenge.
What a
Oh,
dick.
Because you're not
I-
paying
okay.
enough attention.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be laying at my feet then.
Oh,
She should
Gabe,
go
I'm
right
not
and
gonna
touch
lie.
her.
Gabe, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were weirded out by Salem eating bone marrow.
No,
No,
I'm not
it
weirded out,
didn't
that's
sound
fine.
like he was weirded out to me. I thought something happened in IRL, and I was like trying to figure out what's a Nicoletta or not.
Yeah, it's Nicoletta. 99% of the time it's Nicoletta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Avera hurt?
Ivera is actually hurt.
I'll
She
try to do a
is.
medicine check on her.
Let me check her hit points. Oh shit, she was 20 away from
yeah,
full.
20 away from full?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be able to help out with that as I go around to start stitching her up. Okay. 11 plus, I'll use Lay on Hands to heal the rest of it. So 11 plus 12, so 23.
Good. Thank you, Evan.
Don't mention it.
Hey, Amon, if you could humor me just one more time.
Cool.
How often do you preen yourself? You know, like brushing your fur and whatnot.
Well, I tend to really brush my fur.
Hmm. I try to make sure that my fur is as soft as possible, because my father would always tell me about how if it gets knots, then it's gonna hurt a whole bunch when you try to brush it again. I learned that the hard way several times. One time a neighbor came over thinking that someone was dying, but it turns out my mother was just trying to comb a really tight knot out of my tail.
Yeah, some cat folk have troubles with knotted fur, but I tend not to. Amon sort of gestures to the long. Amon is quite a long-furred cat. She's got whitish grey fur, and the fur around her neck and on her shoulders is quite long.
In awe.
Because
Amon's
I
quite
based
bushy.
Amon off of a what they call it, Norwegian forest cat.
Oh, I thought I misremembered. I thought it was a Maine Coon.
What?
A Maine Coon.
Oh, okay.
No, Snotty didn't say insert racial slur here.
Oh, okay, because I only heard the last part. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, I only found out that was a slur like a couple of weeks ago when my partner streamed a South Park game for me.
Wow. You know what? That's fine. I didn't realize a lot of racial slurs until I watched Clerks 2, so there's that.
Goodness. I learned a bunch of racial slurs by playing Call of Duty.
Anyway, yeah. So you all kind of prepare yourselves, had breakfast, had a little chat. You know, nice bonding experiences without bondage.
Shut up. I have a knife, dude.
We have these bonding moments in case we fucking die and never see each other again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to have friendly bonding moments, or else the dramatic death is nowhere near as dramatic.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
It's mainly just y'all.
oh, trust me, this session,
I don't think Evan Dwight's really bonded with anybody yet. That's a little fucked up.
this session's gonna change that.
Got it.
Maybe, who knows? Do.
So, how's everyone looking?
Oh, I'm doing much better.
Good.
I'm just fine. Thank you for asking.
Good to hear.
That was Kelsey at the end there.
Yeah.
Either,
Both Evera and then Kelsey.
yeah. I'm assuming everyone's back to full.
Yes.
I'm not,
Back up full.
but I don't think I can medicine myself.
You can.
Oh, I can. Oh, I'll
Yeah.
try it.
The rules of medicine.
Imagine if I fuck up. That's
What?
in the wrong chat. I already fucked up.
What chat? What'd you roll? Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's a fuck up. I
It's a
can't
fail.
medicine myself because I don't really want to show my shit.
Oh, yeah. Perfectly
Yeah,
logical.
so if you
roleplay.
fail, you can attempt again in the next after 10 minutes.
I thought it was
If you
an hour.
succeed,
I thought it
no,
was an
if
hour,
you
too.
succeed, I thought it was if you succeed, it's an hour, and if you fail, it's 10 minutes.
The target temporary is immune to true wounds for an hour. Yeah, it's an hour.
If you
It
succeed at
takes
your
10
check,
minutes
you
to
can
treat a creature. It takes an hour to re-treat the creature. Where's everyone going?
Who just left?
Like, Jess was gone for a while, and then she's left.
Jess had to leave because they're sick and their illness started to take the worst of them.
Yeah, Jess has gone to bed. Jess has been pretty fucked up the last couple days.
Dude, same
Hope she'll
here.
be okay.
Like, I hope she's okay. Because if she isn't, how is she gonna spit in my mouth?
Let's continue.
Did Jess get COVID again? I hope
Just
not.
think she might have gotten COVID again.
Jesus Christ. Why is everyone getting COVID but me?
I don't know. I haven't gotten COVID. I'm
COVID
pretty
hasn't
sure.
even been a
Alright,
problem where I
before
live.
we continue, I have to quickly run to the restroom. Do a little
Alright.
RP amongst yourselves if you'd like. When I get back, we will jump to the town.
I shall take this opportunity to do the same. I busted for a piss for like the last half an
Nope. Alright.
Facts.
You know what, Evan? Let's have a bonding moment.
Good luck.
It sounds so forced when I say it. Like
No one has been able to have a bonding moment with Eppendor, so good luck with that shit.
Yeah. We had that conversation though. Come on. Kind
What
of.
conversation?
I mean, it was mostly Yolanda bullying you, but come on.
He really hasn't really bonded with any of you. It's mainly just him trying to keep y'all alive because
That is true.
he,
That is
he
true. That is true.
agreed to be a part of your group. I don't, like none of y'all have really asked him about his past or his like stick. He's mainly just kind of
Oh yeah, that's
been
right. I don't think I did have
quiet.
that I don't think I did
And
have that
like even
conversation.
after we left the cave and his collar was out, no one really kind of questioned it. He just kind of kind of existed.
Yeah, I forgot I never did have that proper conversation with you like I said I would.
So he's just kind of been checking up on the group, and that's it.
you guys want to like talk to each other, or
Sure.
It's mainly just like right now, Evandor is just making sure everything is prepared, making sure everyone's healed up.
Evandor. Evandor, you feel something nudge on the side of your head.
Kind of glances over.
It's Yolanda currently holding her hammer gun right in front of you. Hey, Evandor.
Yeah.
So. I don't think we actually did have the proper chance to introduce ourselves. Well, I'd say the names, you know. But I do have to ask. You seem a little different from the others. You don't seem to be as chaotic as Drex. You don't seem to be as bloodthirsty as well, Emon. And well, you don't really seem to have the whatever the hell Salem has currently going on over there.
The two
But you
stuff.
do seem good-hearted.
I
So
have been trained for years to take care of people. It's just kind of been my job.
oh, is that like your legion? Is that your god?
My god, Timora, is a goddess of luck. She believes that with good care comes good luck.
Ooh, interesting. By the way,
That's why.
by the
Hmm?
way, is what do you think? What do you think of that little encounter we had? And this little as Yolanda points the gun towards the artifact. You still you still think that thing brings trouble?
I think we have far seen from its abilities, but I do believe as long as the Duke stays at a level of it's a magic item seeker, then it should be okay for the most part.
Yeah, you do have a point there. He does come off a little, mm, little bit as other folks would say, it's having bad vibes.
Everyone in higher power have bad vibes to me. It's the
Yeah,
concept of if you have the power, then you have the permission to do what you have the permission or the power to do. You know the common
th-
saying, what lets you get to decide one life over a few? It's because those
who's
people have the power to do so.
True. But well, I'll say that the reason why I bring that up is, man, I kind of respect that little heart of yours, or your way to second guess things. That can be kind of that's very useful. You'd be surprised how many adventurers take a job without question.
It seems like most of this group takes jobs without question. I just try to make sure a second opinion is added. Though it doesn't seem like much has been done about that second opinion.
Yeah. It seems it seems that everyone else's desires is rather simple. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm in here to get the name known. But like you said, oh well, you know this. I haven't
Oh,
exactly done any heroics.
you're cutting off.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Your
Yolanda was basically saying, what? Well, everyone else's like goals seem to be pretty simple, but which nothing wrong with that. I mean, my goal is really simple too.
What's your goal?
To get my name known, to let people to let people from back home to know my name as well and know that I accomplished something.
The
It's
goal
gonna
of
be really
popularity.
fun. Yeah.
Hmm.
Plus, plus it would help in my adventure that to contribute to something rather than, exploding. What about
That's
you? Why are you here?
He kind of takes a second, and you see him kind of tap his chin for a moment, trying to think of how he should word his next sentence. As he says, "I became an adventurer because I gained a goal." You could say,
So finding a purpose, is that it?
"What?
So finding a purpose, is that it?
No, I already know what my purpose is." He just kind of stares at you. He doesn't even say what his purpose is. He just kind of stares at you.
Yolanda puts her hand towards her chin before realizing, oh, you want to keep it private. I understand.
Oh no, I just I'm very. I try to keep things to myself unless asked. I don't really explain too much unless it comes present that I need to say it. If you want to know of my goal, it's to build a town.
Oh?
Let's just say my goal contributed due to the ill content of my old town and the loss of many who have been close to me. So I want to build a town. I want to make a town that is safe and for the people I care about to happily live in. I'm not thinking of anything big, just something nice. In order to do that, I
Oh.
need gold. And what's the best gold to get but be with an adventuring group that is known for its high status, per se?
Oh, that's such a noble goal, Evan, though. I look forward to seeing your town. Now, would you let the old me pay the visit when it's finished?
Of course.
I
It
like
seems like.
that idea, Evan, though.
Hmm?
seems very, very daring that you have your mind set on such a goal. I think it's pretty good that you're part of this team. Nice to have someone like you looking out for us. As Yolanda gives you a wink.
He'll kind of give a nod. I do try to make sure I'm doing my best. No one has died as of yet, luckily.
Yet. I was pretty close to death's door there, was thanks to you. as Yolanda genuinely does you know that little friendly punch someone does.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah,
punch in
Yolanda
the
does
shoulder
that.
or chest.
Yeah.
That is one of the main reasons I said we should why we should have evacuated. I'm very knowledgeable on people and their, well, not necessarily people, more of the body as well as health. I knew if we continued forward, we would be risking your life, so one of the big reasons why I said we should retreat was for your safety.
Aww. You care about me.
We kind of go silent.
Thank,
You,
thank, thank you for that. So, one more question.
Hmm.
Ever, ever thought, is there like a certain thing that you would want, like that I could probably possibly help you out with? You see, when I brought up about my own inventions and such, that's well, maybe I couldn't really start out with satisfying, well, my fellow friends, and I guess, well, since as Max are paying you, how about I give you something to use?
You, he kind of raises up his hand. The cleric's job, one of what my god does, is not for trades or contributing. I helped you because I saw that it needed to be done. If I left you harmed, it would have left me harmed. There is no need to give me something when this is a mutual benefactor.
Don't Oh, don't take it as a well as a pay, but just take it as a gift from a friend.
If you so say so.
Now, come on, give me an idea that might be cool in your opinion. Doesn't necessarily have to be something used in battle. It can something that helped you in the everyday life. Or a key to that change that.
I'm. He kind of looks a little conflicted. Like he's trying to think something he really wants or something he could use, but it's just like nothing is really coming to mind. He looks kind of like at his hands for a little bit. I'm I'll get
Yeah.
back to you on that.
As Yolanda all of a sudden gives you a quick little big hug before releasing you. Thank you. I promise I'll give you the best of my ingenuity.
He kind of little is a little surprised by the hug, but he doesn't fight it. As when you let go, he looks up at you and gives a little nod, but he still kind of seems conflicted about your question before. It seems like the group is getting ready to head out.
Yes. Let's not keep them waiting. Yes. Thank you
Right.
for this. Thank you for talking with me, friend.
Yes. Of course.
and you and Yolanda's going to head back with Avendor.
yeah. On that note, you all start to head to town.
We have, and it is enough for the carriage, right? That is, I couldn't remember or not.
What is enough for the carriage?
Like, do we have enough people for the carriage? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
you all can fit in it.
All right.
Dogs are pulling at it. Woof woof, bug bug. Um, as you all get closer to town, do you guys remember what your goal is?
It was to save the girl.
Yes, we have to save some noble daughter.
I wasn't really there for that session, so I can't really say.
Yeah, yes. You all make it to the town. It seems quite quiet at this moment. If you all would like, you can roll me perception checks.
All right.
I was trying to build a map, a little location for battle stuff, but I couldn't do it. Because again, I was sick.
You should have just pre-got something, Gabe. You do have Dungeon Alchemist now.
I do, and I coulda, but I.
That was a natural 20.
Oh.
That was a 12.
Um. What about the rest of you? Snotty, by the way, you're muted.
Meow.
By the way, Snotty, you're
What?
not muted anymore.
No. Snotty got a nat 1.
That's fine. Yolanda, I also need a perception roll from you.
All
I
right.
guess getting named in the eyes twice is fucking up her vision.
Yes, Salem notices that these paving stones are really smooth. Like, really, really smooth.
Salem, you're not one on critical looking for anything. You're sitting there, you're stroking your tail, and the thing you're thinking about as you're entering town is, could I be allergic to humans? Could I be allergic to dogs? Where does allergies end?
Oh god, she's so stupid.
But don't worry. Jinx is the one that should be here, so I'm gonna delete Jinx's token off Foundry.
After a relatively rough week, eating a bunch of junk feels weirdly rewarding.
I get it. I did the same thing. Yeah, I have to put Kelsey in the party's allies. Oh, well, fuck.
Gabe, I hate you.
Why?
Saw what you posted in chat, you son of a bitch.
You don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, Snotty?
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Anyways, where's the map, if we have one?
I'm doing Foundry. There's not a real map, it's just...
Draw us some building.
Yeah, that's what you'll get in a second here.
Considering...
Evan, Gath, do you guys need a... Evan's here, but Gath, do you need a link?
Yeah, I'll have a link.
Alright, let me... We grab the dog with the wizard hat.
The weenie dog. Also, it's a cowboy hat, isn't it?
It is.
What do you mean, wizard hat?
I got whiz on the brain, Evan.
Too much.
Where the fuck's the weenie? I'm sorry, I saved it in tokens.
Cool.
Is this the right tokens? 'Cause I don't-
Also, that's my old token. What about my new token?
it should be there. Unless
Oh,
I
has
see my old token.
Evan Door swapped? Is Evan now a Dragon Blood
No,
or whatever they're called?
I'm still a kobold.
Still a Cobalt.
I just
Like you don't just magically one day turn into a dragon blood.
Evan,
You could have had a growth spurt.
That's not how that works. Plus, dragon bloods don't exist in Gabe's world. I found out.
no, they exist. They're just a little more
Drag-
rare. Is this it? No. Sorry, I'm looking. I gotta fix. I gotta fix things. You know what? I can't find it again. Where's my dog? Where's my bitch?
You can see it in a PM.
Token. Yeah, I can, but I had to save it on my computer if I want the dog to come out a dog. I see. I found like my other dog tokens that I saved in here. I found Scuba Doo. I swear if I can't find this in the next 5 seconds, I'm just gonna give it that rat one.
I want my token. I want my actual token.
Get it! Alright. Kelsey has a new fucking token. Who the fuck's playing memes?
Your mother.
My mom's a whore.
No, that would be your mother.
Okay.
Why is it not letting me do? Oh, there it is.
Select this file. Hold on. Let me click on this. Delete it.
The healing is
God
not
damn
as
it.
rewarding as the hurting.
Give me. I'm making you happy, Evan. I'm taking time to make you happy. Are you happy, Evan? Are you
I don't
happy,
see my
Evan?
token. I don't see my
Are
token.
you not entertained?
Evan, you take 1d6 psychic damage for every time
No,
you hurt my
no,
feelings.
no. I made you a map and you chose not to use it. I gave you an entire program and you chose not to use it.
Actually, I was using it. I was building a city in it.
SMH.
See, look.
You just don't love me.
I do
You
love
just
you.
don't care
Baby,
for
baby,
me?
come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
You can blame it all on me.
So yeah, I don't know if someone's sharing their screen for everyone else, but if someone can for the other peoples.
I look
where
at the
did you
Jess
put
is still
the link?
in there.
Yeah, you're about to get it. Oh, I pressed the wrong buttons. My bad. This invitation links, that, and then chat. Here you go. For the people in the back.
Last website there.
By the way, I definitely prayed this morning for like spells and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you
Prayed
guys.
for the bean.
You guys are going to town. Works,
Yeah,
you know.
every time that stupid face of that goblin jump scares me.
Which goblin?
Get wrecked, I
The one-
guess.
Oh,
The one
I know which goblin now.
Such a pussy.
You are, and it's fine, Snotty.
Ugh,
At least you're not a stinky pussy.
gross.
I know, right?
Was that perception supposed to be perception initiative?
No. Yes and no.
If it's perception initiative, I get to add a +2 to my initiative, so
Well,
that should actually
when that
like
comes
20.
in, that'll be fine. But Yolanda and Amon, you're able to. Evan, you're coming into this town. You're praying to Timora. It's dark. You know, this town can be kind of scary. Salem, you're thinking about, how far do allergies really go? Is there a cure for allergies? Is there an alchemical cure for allergies? Can magic cure allergies? And you're kind of distracted by that thought. You don't know why that thought came into your head, but you're just distracted by it.
I don't like being that kind of D&D person, but my token is incorrect.
Are you all gonna say that to me?
I'm sorry.
Y'all gonna do this to me on the day of my daughter's wedding?
I'll fight your daughter. I'll do it.
Please fight.
I'll lose, but I'll do it.
Why did it go back to this? It should be that fucking black cat. No,
if it's too much of a hassle, then you don't have to change it.
No, it's fine, Snotty. I'll describe as I do this. But yeah, no, Yolanda and you, Amon, you guys came a little more prepared than the others. Immediately, Amon, you know what you are looking for, and you see those weird creatures. These weird centipede-like creatures with like humanoid faces and arms. That's right, Nico. Nico, you want a DM? You don't want a DM? You don't want a DM? You came here screaming at me like you wanted a DM. Step up, cat. Ow. Cunt.
Meow.
She decided to leave.
I wish my cat. She only ever gives me attention when I have cooked meat.
Cook these. No. I might have lost where the token was supposed to be. Yeah, I'm gonna look through one more folder. Here we go. This is the folder that should. Yep, this folder has it. Found it. Never mind. I'm smart. I did it. Whoop. There we go. It changed. Is that better?
Yeah, I'm sorry for the hassle.
No, it's fine. I just like giving people shit. Don't worry about it.
I love the rat.
That's Kelsey.
So good. I know, but that's so good. 'Cause I know what that's a reference to.
Yeah, I know, right? It's great. That was actually supposed to be, that was a token used in my previous campaign. But anyway, Amon and Yolanda. Yolanda, last time you came through here, you just saw silhouettes in windows, and shadows of what seemed like people with probably crooked backs, scoliosis or something. You don't know. All you knew is they looked weird, and that was fine with you. That's normal. But now you also see what Amon sees. These silhouettes on careful inspection seem odd, and you both see in like the back alley some of them just kind of looking at you all. These humanoid faces on these weird flesh-like centipedes. Each of their arms and legs, either an arm or a leg of humanoid creatures. Some of them are catfolk, some humans, some what seem like orcs or goblins, kobolds even. And both you specifically, Amon, you notice that they're watching you. They're watching your coat. They're looking at your dogs.
Damn. Get the fuck out of here, Chroma.
And they start to get closer and closer through the shadows, waiting for the perfect time to strike.
Is Amon able to warn everyone to ready their weapon?
Yes, Amon, you are.
Yeah, I don't think those are natives around here, yeah?
I smell decaying flesh in an ambush. Remain ready.
Oh dear. Gabe, how's Lord Fluffington doing?
Your dogs seem quite scared. I can't tell if
Poor
they're
dog.
invisible or not. Lord Fluffington. Here you go. I'm gonna put the 4 dogs out there. Like D for dog.
I don't know why people. Well, I know why people chop off like big dogs' ears, but why would you do that? Look at those floppy things.
You know, they don't chop off the ears of Rottweilers, they chop off the tails.
Oh, I thought it was the ears. Am I
Some
stupid?
dogs are ears, but Rottweilers
you know-
specifically are tails.
Yeah, especially pit bulls.
Yeah, pit bulls, I believe, are ears, yeah.
The other day I was walking to the store and I saw this guy with a pit bull puppy just walking beside him. Very cute.
Yeah, Amon, you're able to notice, essentially, these ones getting quite close. But they seem to be keeping their distance.
And
But-
that's the back of the carriage, right?
Yeah, this is the back. The dogs are where the front is.
Cool. Are those the only ones I spot?
Those are the ones, these ones are, you can, let me do some drawing stuff. Draw freehand. This is kind of like a building, it's a shitty kind of building. God damn it, I hate how, I should just really just use the lines. This is one building. This one's kind of another, it's kind of angled weird. But yeah,
And we're definitely sure that the noble woman we're here to save is here, right?
you know that this is the town of Morby. You guys saw the little, when you guys first came through here, you saw the little town sign. You said, "Welcome to Morby." And so you know this is Morby. You were told by Stinkette that, well, you were told by Lyjack after the note of Stinkette that she is in, there's a girl in Morby, and you are told to bring her back to Juan. And you all will be generously paid 20 gold each.
Yeah, we should look. Is there like a tavern or a hotel in the village?
Yeah. This, you see signs, leads over here. This is the tavern. I'll put a big T there. Over here, around this area, this isn't it exactly at the top, but over here is the church.
Aw.
It's kind of the biggest thing. It's just more, it's off the map, but I put there because church, the T's for tavern. And the squares you see around the map are also just random buildings.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of get to the center, what's essentially kind of like the town center, this really small village. Put a few of these here. Whoops.
I'm assuming Ivera's driving because she's got carriage proficiencies.
Yeah. So let me real quick move.
I
Here.
hated when my relatives watch like fucked up movies and it plays really fucking loud. Like I'm trying to sleep and I'm having to hear some dude screaming in pain and agony.
Honestly, I get it. As in, I wish I was screaming in pain and agony.
I don't even know
We
the problem.
can't go 5 fucking minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you guys want to approach this? You guys know that there's, these ones are kind of trying to hide in the shadow, but with your nat 20, you can see them.
Yeah. Amon whispers to Ivera that we should head for the church or somewhere where we can get the dogs inside safely, and points out the ones hiding.
Yeah. She.
And then she looks back to the rest of the group and says, "Ready your weapons, I feel an ambush is coming."
For a second time.
Yes, because I'm
Sounds
seeing more and more of these fuckers.
Yeah, you with your nat 20, you can see all of them. You kind of, even if the ones you can't see around the corners, you get the feeling because there are some that are just peeking out.
Salem's fur starts to bristle and she hisses slightly as you say that, Demon.
This one should be medium. Some of these tokens technically are smaller creatures. This also supposed to be medium. Well, the smaller ones could be kobolds and whatnot, but yeah. The smaller ones that have been turned into these weird centipede-like beasts. So here's what we can do. The dogs will not have initiative. The dogs will act on your guys' initiative.
Okay.
You guys are in the thingamabobber. Let me finish putting out a bunch of these things because this is gonna be a.
Oh, this is gonna be hell.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point. This is
Her
gonna be
emotional
sick.
moment will be us dying.
You guys walked into the city, so I mean it's definitely not my fault. So here's how we can play this. We can do this
Definitely
in
is
an
your fault.
initiative. We can do this in an initiative way, where you all can act. It'll take one command to control the cart to move. It will move whatever your speed is. Everyone will move with the cart unless they decide to jump off it.
Alright.
You are all surrounded by these creatures. All of them are here. You can see them. All of you can see them. And you don't know exactly how many there are. These are just the ones you are able to spot at this very moment. We can do this where you all take turns rolling dice, or we can do this in a combat style. And I'll let you guys pick.
This is hard because we're like up against and we're only 3 people right now. Including the 2 NPCs
What the fuck
up
happened to
against
Yolanda?
the fucking they poofed a while ago.
Okay.
No. Wait, it's probably related to the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's
But
like we're 5 people against an entire fucking army.
Yeah.
We don't know how strong these guys are, so I don't know.
Which is why Amon suggests trying to take refuge inside the church.
Yeah, well, that's not what we're deciding. We're deciding how we want to do this battle.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do this where it's you still take your turns in a way that battle? If you do that, pushing through will do damage because you guys are in a carriage, but if you cannot push through, you are repelled in your movement because they scare your dogs. If you do more cinematic, you'll tell me what you do with your turn as a whole. We'll roll dice and see where that goes.
Understand.
Just letting you know, you guys are fully healed too. And I
Kinda.
don't think I think worst that can happen is they attack your dogs and hurt your doggies.
I mean, the worst that can happen is that we all die, but
Yeah. But I have faith in you all.
this is actually really against us. There's like, what? 20 of them?
Yeah, about that. Maybe a little more hidden on the map.
preparations were not really taken care of.
Yeah. You guys were told you were
As
going to a cursed town.
like Evandor didn't see him before, so he
No.
didn't know.
Uh,
Nor was he really told about them. So
I
this is
will.
like the first time he fucking has seen these things.
The players, as you all have, not well as I say players, the players who did see these things did notice, specifically Salem and Amon, succeeded on your first time through. Did notice these creatures. That each
Wait, I
person
thought
here
it was-
was this creature.
Wait, I thought it was Yolanda. I rolled like nat 1.
You rolled a nat 20.
No, that was not me.
I thought that was you. It
Nope.
might have been Yolanda. I remember you passing. Everyone but Evan and Jess didn't pass.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
I thought I swear to God you passed, but that's fine. Well, the only one here that could have warned you all was Amon then. But now Yolanda sees these. You all see them once they're pointed out.
The
So if
question
you,
is, what we do?
yeah, yeah.
You want to give? I don't think we're going to be making like battle decisions. So that you decide how this goes.
I kind of want to
I
see
think
the
this
encounter
is
style.
push through. I think this is a fucking bolt situation.
Yeah. All right. How do I roll everyone's dice at once? I wish Jess
Well,
was here so I
mine.
can ask.
I don't think mine would be as they are, because I can't fucking mess with my character sheet for some fucking reason.
Well, you'll roll in the chat, and then I will update them inside. Unless you want to keep your original initiative rolls. Amon, you can add your whatever modifier you get.
Perception.
Yeah. If you
I-
want to reroll your perception roll, you can.
I'd like to keep my original roll, which my perception initiative is 31.
All right.
15.
All right. Let me. I wish there was a way where you can just roll everyone's at once. Oh, there it is. It's the button that says roll all, and I didn't see it.
Okay.
I think I
That's
crashed.
definitely a noise.
I think I crashed it. Oh no! No, it worked.
Yeah.
All right. So
There's too many enemies. This is bullshit. This is Gabe pulling out bullshit.
Amari said 31.
Yes, 31.
31. Where is the other one? Kelsey rolled. Kelsey rolled pretty high. Kelsey rolled higher than Ivera.
Yeah.
Well, Kelsey can start taking pop shots if we run away.
Yeah.
Remember, mine was 15.
Yeah.
In the madness of fucking 73 characters.
You'll be fine. What is your initiative roll? Snotty.
No.
Do you want to keep your nat 1? Is what I'm
No,
asking.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. That'll just hinder the party.
Would it? The greatest thing about Jess's character sheet is it's as updated as it can be. So I might just use Jess's actual shit.
Epic. By the way, 37 including us. So,
Yeah.
be
But
prepared.
they will move as kind of a group.
Baby Swarm? They'd be sworn?
Essentially.
Then I don't know why you added so many characters. You could have put in like a big character slot. As
Because they're
sworn.
threats.
That
I
doesn't
need-
make sense, Gabe. Okay.
It's because these things are supposed to be threatening to you, the players. The more I put in, the more threatening they all feel.
The more it crashes.
Where the fuck? No, it almost crashed because I rolled all the dice at once, and there was like 37
Exactly.
people, and that's great. See, if I took the time by clicking it one at a time, that'd be great. But I just sat there and mashed my mouse button. Oh, I did not put Jinx on the field. Hold on, let me put Jinx on the field. I hope Jess is okay with me putting Jinx in a life or death situation.
Well, if we die, they die. So
No, Jinx somehow survived and then decides to make a new guild. And that's how the story gets from there. Jinx, what do you owe? They rolled a they rolled max. Good job, Jinx.
Christ. Even AFK Jinx just lives through sheer stupidity.
Yeah, right? Alright, so we're gonna start at the top of the initiative. Amon.
Yes.
These things are starting to get closer to you. You are the first to notice and the first to act. You all have your weapons out because Amon warned it beforehand.
Yes. So
Well-
the general consensus on how we're handling this is run the fuck away, right?
I guess that'd be the case. Every time we control the cart, 30 feet is moved from what Gabe said.
Yep, you all control the cart as a whole. As long as you all are willing to stay in the cart, when you move, the cart moves.
Oh, because Amon gets extra movement on everyone else. Double check what Amon's currently. Yeah, when Amon is not transformed, she has a movement of 30. So the first thing Amon's gonna do is mush the dogs.
Mush, mush. Alright, which direction?
Down the center of town, the direction we're currently going in.
1,
Pick up speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I'm going to do it twice, so that's 60 overall.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And that one that's right up against the heart,
Yeah.
how big is it?
Let's say this one's one of the goblin ones. So it's small.
One of the little ones.
Yeah. But it's still like it's like a goblin and like there's multiple goblin like heads on it. Goblin arms and feet with like eyes popping out from different like parts of its technical centipede pods of its body.
Yeah, you know, in like American movies and TV shows, sometimes they show people driving down a street hitting mailboxes with bats.
You want to do that?
Amon's gonna do that, but with a storm hammer.
Get a +1 circumstance bonus to this hit. I like
Aw.
that. It's because of the way you described it to me, you're getting a +1 circumstance bonus. I like it.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
It's like as we roll past, whack. If I could
Get some of that wet ass pussy.
dice line.
So,
Sure.
my question
Sure.
is Jinx the type to run or punch this?
Jinx is violent.
I think Jinx would understand that we are vastly outnumbered, and does have some basic self-preservation.
That's fair. Yeah, Jinx does.
I get to 12 to this, my circle. 27, does that hit the little fucker?
It does hit the little fucker.
8 plus 4.
What is Jinx's move speed?
That's an 11 points of damage as I crack it in the skull swinging past.
Yeah, you're. Big chunks of its face are fucking hit off it, but it still sadly stands.
Oh yeah, that's my whole go. I use 2 actions to move and 1 action to face.
Next up is Jinx. Whoops. Jinx has 35 feet of movement speed. No, don't bring him along. Don't bring Junior along. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
This is so fucking awkward.
It is. Yeah, you guys are rushing through town. These things are just popping up left and right. You guys, as you turn this corner, can see the church ahead. But, where's that token? That one's over here. How much movement speed do these guys have? Out of curiosity.
Hopefully, like shit moving speed.
They have as much as I'm on.
Hopefully not the 95 it would take to get up to us in a single turn.
Yeah. Alright, so first guy, Junior here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next up.
Hello, friend.
And suddenly, out of this window, comes breaking through an
A
orc.
bitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah. And they will make attack. They'll make a sick ass attack.
Gnarly, bro.
Yeah, right? It will make an attack on... I wish I knew Yolanda's fucking character sheet. Oh, Yolanda's here! Yolanda!
Yeah.
I need a roll for perception initiative.
Alright.
Also, you're being attacked.
Yeah, by the fucking army of bullshit.
You guys
This is
came
cool.
in this town.
I blame Amon, by the way.
Yeah,
Amon's
this
a-
one that's attacking you looks thick and orcish in nature.
I think we need to ban Gabe from being DM.
Evan, can you roll me a perception check?
Like, yeah.
Okay. Jump to the bottom. Alright. What?
20.
Alright, cool.
I'm still waiting for that frog to take effect.
Yeah, that frog starts taking effect, and somehow you're gay. There was
You're gay.
water in there that would turn the frog gay.
Gay frog.
I'm
alright,
sorry, but
15.
his
Yolanda,
asexual nature says
what-
no.
What is your DC? AC. That's what I meant to say is AC. What's your armor class?
20.
20? Alright. Scraping by, this creature jumps from the window and takes a nip at you, Yolanda. But just the sheer shock of the window being shattered, you're able to like kind of move back just in time. As it tries to reach out.
Alright.
Yeah.
With that?
Next up is in the initiative order. Are these? Please tell me some of these. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one, I'm gonna roll a d3 to see which one this gets hit.
We need to get a cart with like a roof and walls, man.
I think it should go for the biggest, scariest looking one.
Yeah, that's the one it
Yes.
goes for. I decided in the line, Amon was 1, Evan 2, Kelsey 3. It kind of wants you. That misses you, because... does a 21 hit you, Amon?
A 21 is my armor class, so yes.
You actually got hit. I also need you to make as this thing comes at you and grasps you, fortitude saving throw. And you take 5 points of damage.
Uh, 23.
23 passes.
Nice. Tell this stinky to go away.
Nice.
Get away from me! Why are you chasing me?
This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10. Oh, shit. 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They are all making their way to you.
And they're just breaking themselves through buildings.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one will attack you, Evan.
No.
It rolled a 21.
Oh.
What's your armor class?
It's an 18.
Alright, you need to make me a fortitude save as this one attacks you and you take 10 damage.
I take 10 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Comes from the side. You don't know how this thing got here. It just bleh, and strikes you.
Fortitude. 1d20 plus 9. That's a 22.
Yeah, that passes. You don't know what happens.
As it just fucking scratches me. As we can go on. Because it's fucking these zombie things are starting to tear us up.
Yeah, this one just comes from around the corner. He's not part of this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one's going to attack Roofoot Dew.
No!
Don't worry.
Consume dog.
No!
Roofoot Dew is hit for 21. Wow. Lufoot Dew takes 11 damage. Lufoot Dew gets a chunk of its skin just kind of ripped off and yelps in pain. Lufoot Dew also has to make a fortitude saving throw. Lufoot Dew fails. That's gonna be fun.
Don't worry, we're all okay with putting down the dog if we need to.
Yeah, right?
I can feel the fucking dog. Jesus.
I know you're a JoJo fan, but this is not fair.
It is
This is
fair.
a joke.
30. Alright. That's as far as that one can go. Oh. This one also goes here. Next up is Kelsey, who will, out of fear and seeing Evandor get bit, go, "I'll protect you." I think one
And
of
then
those.
proceed to miss all 3 shots.
They say he does.
He hits.
Fair.
Actually, hold on. What was this first strike? Yeah. The first one hits. The second one misses, and the third one hits. Surprisingly. So he gets to roll 2 attacks. And what's a quick whip of his wrist? He shoots the one that hit you for a total of 7 damage.
No.
And it shoots chunks out of it. Leaving us to our next in the initiative. This bitch. Which makes an attack on Kelsey. Actually, wait. This one approaches, and Salem, as you are panicking in this cart, prepared to fight, this one comes up, and one of its eyes pops and shoots blood at you. I need you
Ew.
to make me a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, that's nice.
Disgusting.
Put some fucking bearded dragon. Is it Thorny Devil? I think it's Thorny Devil. You said you needed a
Fortitude save.
Fortitude
That's
save?
yeah. Please. Wake me up inside. Couldn't wake up. Wake me up inside. God, emo music. Am I right? Yeah.
Sometimes I want to be emo again. I mean, just wait. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Sometimes I also want to cut myself again.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my plastic fork. Alright. Besides really dark humor tonight, let's see what this fortitude save is. 18? Yeah, it passes. Meets beats.
Bite me.
Yeah, next.
Agitated through my nose.
This one will land right here. And I think, yeah.
What you drinking? Yeah, I have some.
Canadian dry.
What's that?
This one does the same thing, but
Soda.
at a mon. So Amon's gonna have to roll a fortitude. Jinx, I mean. Jinx has to roll a fortitude save. Jinx passes. That's fine. Next up on the
That's okay.
chopping block. This one will move over here. Because that's all it can do. This one go here because that's all it can do. And it's Ivera's turn. Ivera will decide to use her action to move the carts. Double check her movement speed. It's actually quite low. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10. And I will ask, are you all okay with Ivera exiting the scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
We cannot survive another round of that.
Yeah. Ivera, on your guys' command, you guys rush out of here. And there's still some chasing after you, but you guys turn a corner and you see up ahead this kind of big church oval top. And as you approach, Amon, with your nat 20, you're able to see in the window of this church someone there looking out, and as they see you, they remove themselves from the window, and suddenly the big church doors are open as you guys rush this carriage into the doors. You all make me a reflex saving throw, as once the dogs stop, they kind of stop so suddenly, it throws you all out of this cart.
I
The
should
DC
really
They
know
stop
that.
suddenly. They get ran the fuck over, dude.
You guys, the way the pulley is for the dogs are fine.
Ah, okay, thank God.
Wouldn't do.
My life is not. My dogs must survive.
So that should have been a 20, but it decided that 8 was going to be the name of the roll, not the added to the roll.
22.
Forgot.
20.
I believe the dog should get ran over.
12.
I believe that is the noble sacrifice.
One of your dogs almost straight up died.
Yeah,
And
one of our
failed.
dogs is going to turn into some fucked up mutant zombie, so we might need to put it down.
Don't you dare reference John Carpenter in my presence.
Alright.
Actually, you dare.
22, 20, 20, 12. Let's see.
The heat death of the universe.
You all, everyone but Snotty passes. Everyone takes 3 points of damage except for Snotty, who takes the full 7. Yolanda, I need a reflex saving throw now that you're back. Jinx will also make the saving throw.
Yeah, sadly the dogs decided to rebel and are running us over.
That's not what happened. Stop.
Yeah, I know. We're fighting. I know. We're fighting like weird.
No,
William
you guys
Birkin
passed.
ass monsters.
You guys got out.
We just got into a car accident.
Yeah,
as I
got out of the
described,
most-
you guys are being chased, and you guys make it to the church. Amon saw someone in the window, and the person in the window walked away, opening the big church doors for your cart to drive through. But the dogs, Ivera had to suddenly make the dogs stop. And that was mainly because...
If I were to fail, I would have landed on Amon.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are still
Just-
chucked out of this cart, and you guys still take damage. When you can, cheese roll the saving throw, but
Mhm. What's it for?
reflex because you're getting thrown out of a cart at high speeds. The cart has to make a sudden stop, or else you would hit pedestrians inside this church.
You know what? Fuck pedestrians. Run them all over.
How many people are inside this church?
As you are being chucked out, you are able to see. I gotta remember now. Sorry. You're able to see 5 people in total.
5 people.
Yes.
And are these all able-bodied adults?
Yeah. One's a. You see a. Alright. Cheese takes full damage.
I guess they really didn't want to make that save.
They take full damage, 7.
Probably the Wicked Witch of the West again.
Probably. Yeah. You all are able to see 5 people here. At least immediately.
Do they have like weapons towards us? Are they like what's happening?
No, two of these people you guys notice and know them from before. One of them is a kobold with a arm on their belt. The other is a man with crazy hair, a robe, and a satchel.
I recognize the kobold. I don't know who the fuck the other guy is.
Yeah, who the fuck is the other guy?
Hubert. Dr. Hubert.
I don't think I was there for that session.
He's appeared twice to you guys so far.
So was I?
Is that the Dark Elf? Dark Elf?
I think they were just an elf.
I thought they were a Dark Elf. Yeah, I know who you're on about.
Dude,
Dr. Hubert, you guys met him in 2 separate... Okay, well, Evan, you didn't, but you met him in one place. The rest of you met Dr. Hubert in front of the Cave of Spiders.
Yeah. And once when we were leaving the
Duke's Manor, yeah.
Duke's
when
house,
you're entering the Duke's house, and he was leaving. And the other one is a kobold with their girlfriend's arm on their belt. The other 3 people are completely different. There is an older, what seems to be a dragonborn, or dragon blood as it's called in Pathfinder, man wearing like really thin glasses. A young man who also has a bunch of notes with him, and a young woman who seems to be in a little bit of a fancier outfit than the rest. This man, the Dragonborn, you recognize him from the window I'm on.
Oh, is he the one at the window?
Yes.
Cool. Amon would like to look to the kobold and the elf that we're familiar with. After catching her breath, looks up at them and goes, "You two have shit luck."
Yeah, I kind of do. The way the kobold just kind of strokes their arm. The whole time since you've seen them, they kind of don't really move their arm. Where their hand is on their arm, they don't really move it much. Hubert, on the other hand, goes, yes, I got stuck trying to find a certain cave. Came in the town and I was chased off. I found a group of guys here.
How's everyone looking, by the way, as I get up and start dusting myself off?
Kelsey's like, I'm okay, as her head is still kind of face planted